Good evening. I'd like to call the Recreation Commission meeting to order at 7:04 on July 7th, 2026. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Next, item number 3, roll call. Commissioner Rostelli?
Here.
Commissioner Hunt? Commissioner Hunt is absent. I'd like to excuse her tonight. Commissioner Hunter?
Here.
And Commissioner Radke?
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum. Approval of the agenda for July 7th, 2026.
I'll make a motion that we approve the agenda of July 7th, 2026.
I second.
Okay, we have approval of the agenda, first by Commissioner Hunter, seconded by Commissioner Radke. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Passes. Approval of the minutes from the regular meeting, June 2nd, 2026. I'll approve the minutes for the regular meeting from June 2nd of 2026.
I'll second that.
Good. Approval made by Commissioner Cook, approved by Commissioner Hunter. All in favor?
Aye.
Good, passes. Volunteer group reports, Fraser First Booster Club.
Vanya Apps, Fraser First Booster Club. I'm going to get my notes out so I don't miss anything. I'm going to kind of work from the bottom up. We had a very successful Weeds and Wine. The garden looked great when it was done, and everybody was upright, so it's good. And those are really helpful because it was like 8 people, and they just, man, they got to it, and the garden looks great. So that was really helpful. They decorated it for the 250th anniversary. That was really nice. They had new people come. It was their first time being there, and they really pitched in, grabbed ladders, and got on that tall arbor and put that all up for us, so that was nice. And I think you'll see them out here. The fairy and troll doors are in 16 places. Well, they're in 15 places because I always have trouble with Whimsy and Wine, catching them when they're there, but as soon as I catch somebody there, there'll be a door at that location as well. But they're throughout the city, and the City Hall and Fraser Library are free zones, so you don't have to purchase anything there. That you will win 2 gift cards, one Juan Blanco and a Meijer gift card from here, the city, and at the library, a $25, I believe it's a Meijer gift card, and one of their T-shirts. So that's in play until the end of August. And we have 2 newcomers to it, and that is Mama Kay's right here on 14 Mile Road, and I'm going to say it wrong, N22, the Asian store. It's on Groesbeck and 14 Mile Road. It is on the east side of Groesbeck, and it's kind of back behind the Shawarma Roma area, and it's a cute store. It's cute. I don't know. I guess people go for that, but it's interesting at best, and they were very excited to be involved. So we're always happy to bring a new small business into it each year, so having 2 is kind of exciting for the whole project. And again, I want to thank Mr. Brown and his Cosno art students. They created many of the doors. So there's a mixture of their doors and doors from the past on that. And our next meeting is July 15th at Hanover Grove at 6:30 for the general meeting. You're welcome to come to the executive meeting. That's at 6 o'clock. And we won a ride on the fire truck for the parade. So Fraser First will be in the fire truck for the parade. I'll get you a little snippet of us. And I'm waiting to hear if they'll let our banner be on their bumper for that ride up. It wouldn't be anything they couldn't just flip off if they got a call, you know, because I know that's part of the concern. But I haven't heard yet if they'll let us have our banner. And right now, they're going to see if they can fit 4 people on the truck. If not, it'll be 2 people. So we're excited about that. That was one at the the Community Chamber, East Point Community Chamber, their Christmas auction, silent auction. So I think that is everything that we have been up to, and Fraser First was happy to donate the $500 to purchase the gift cards for the city's 250th curb appeal contest. So that's we're happy to be able to do that for the city. And let's see.
You said the next meeting was the 15th?
Yes, July 15th. Thank you, Wendy. So I believe that's everything, but we are always grateful to our donors so that we have the ability to make those donations to the city. And we're hopeful and excited that they choose that council chooses one of the designs from AEW for Stephens Park, because we're perched and ready to give them those donations for match grants or whatever whatever path they're going to take with that. I think that's it. If anybody has any questions, I'll hurry up and sit down.
What time was the meeting? I'm sorry.
That's okay. The executive meeting's at 6, the general meeting's at 6:30.
Okay, thank you. My
I
pen
appreciate
wasn't
your
writing.
interest. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanya. Item 7B, and then we have to go back to item 6 because I skipped over it. So we'll do 7B first, and then we'll go back to item 6. The Fraser Beautification Club. I'll talk about that. Our next meeting is on July 22nd at 6:30 at Ramshorn. We're looking for any new members that would like to come and join us. Please show up. Just bring some ideas with you and chat with us. The Beautification Club has been busy. We helped Fraser First Booster Club put in a pollinator garden at McKinley Park a couple weeks ago. Was it like 2 weeks ago? I think it was about 2 weeks ago. It was great. It looks beautiful. I helped with that one. That was nice. We also have getting ready for our Toodle Tour, which is August 6th from 4 to 7 at the Bungarter House. Tickets are on sale right now. The cost is $15. If you buy them in advance, $20 at the door. We'll have refreshments. We have auction items. I know a couple of us are working on some items to auction off for that event. It'll be a great day. The Beautification Club has been busy putting together the pots that you see for the 250 out in front of City Hall, whereas a DPW, Bungarter House, is it the library? No, not the library. Where is the other ones at? There's a couple of them that we put together. We spent a Saturday morning putting the pots together. Yeah, there was quite a few of them. So that was great. And thank you to Synergy for the donations of the plants and the DPW for the pots. And it was a great event. I think that is all I have for that, but I hope to see you on July 22nd at our meeting at 6:30. Anybody have any questions? Yes?
I'm just going to make you aware that the pollinator project that donated the plants and came out and did all the dig for it. The pollinator project, this is their thing to do. They kind of help you get started with a garden. They finally got their official sign. So
good.
we will get an official sign for that garden that they were involved in.
Nice, and I do see they have an official sign too at the rain garden too.
That's exciting too.
So that was,
And that rain garden's really doing a great job. Boy, it pulls the water in, takes it off the path, which is really helpful to the life of the path. And before you know it, it's all drained down and filtered water, so it's great.
yep. Great job. Anybody else have any questions? Okay, going on to, back to item 6, which is discussion of Recreation Commission's bylaws.
So I thought one thing that we could discuss tonight would be our bylaws of needing or having 7 people on the Recreation Commission board. And the discussion would be potentially moving it to 5 people so that we would only need 3 people for quorum. I know we've had some difficult time getting people to join our commission here. So I just wanted to discuss it out loud and get a feel for what you guys feel about potentially move it from 7 people to 5 people, which would mean we would need 5 people for quorum, or 3 people for quorum.
Is it probably easier to get 3 people here than it is 5?
Yeah, it'll always be easier to need less, and that
Right.
way, if we have a couple people who can't make it, we could still have the meeting instead of scheduling it.
Right.
So that is something to think about, or if you guys have any other options or ideas.
I don't think that that's a bad idea at all.
Okay.
I'm still trying to work on maybe 1 or 2 more people to join the commission. Maybe we table it for a couple of months, see if we can get this other person to join. Maybe I can talk her into doing it. She's very interested. She reached out to me about volunteering with Parks and Recs, and I told her to come to the meeting. She said she couldn't tonight, but, she was very interested. So maybe I can get her, talk to her a little bit more and get her to join us.
My daughter had mentioned that she thought it would be a lot of fun to do this as well. So she came with me to the Fraser first meeting and was excited about the things that you guys talked about. So I think that she would join if she was able.
So do you guys feel like the better decision right now is to table it to another meeting, maybe in a couple of months? Kind of see where we're at, see if we get any
Yeah.
additional people before we make a decision like that, or bring it before council?
I'd like to see us maybe table it till fall.
Okay,
Give it a couple of months. If there's some potential members that are pending, that are thinking about it, let's give them a chance before we cut it down to 5 people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, a question in the bylaws, does it say that you can have members of a family together?
that's a very good question.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed of it. It would be, I can't see it being a problem. I just
I don't
was,
see the problem.
When Commissioner Recchi brought that up, I had to think about if that's in our bylaws. I'd have to check to see. I don't remember seeing anything along that line of if that's an issue, so I don't think that would be an issue, but I can double check and bring it back to the commission about it.
okay.
Please check
And
it.
I think if she's interested, have her fill out the application and sign up.
I will do that.
Okay, so let's,
I will make sure she's here for the next meeting.
so maybe we can table it to October or November?
Sure.
That sound good to
Absolutely.
everybody?
Sounds good.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
absolutely. I think that's the right thing to do.
Thank you.
Okay. Item 8, administration report.
So I was gonna start off with our vendor market that's coming up this Saturday, July 11th. It runs from 10 to 2. Obviously, it's always on the second Saturday of every month to try to keep it consistent. Right now, we have 23 to 25 vendors coming for this market, so we are getting a good turnout. I am finalizing the deal to get the inflatables and everything and the DJ for this Saturday. Shouldn't be an issue as far as getting the DJ. The inflatables, I'm just waiting to hear back. But we are getting the vendors for it. We just need people to come and shop. So we're trying to get the advertisement out next year. I think that it'll be a lot better, or should I say this fiscal year, now that we started a new fiscal year on July 1st, we can do a lot more with banners and signs and stuff, which I'd like to start doing. I just had to wait till the new fiscal year because we were tapped out for programming. So as you guys know, I went before council and asked for an extra $5,000 in that line item just because we were going over it. So with the new fiscal year rolling by. Hopefully that will help numbers, help advertise for it. Love to see a banner up there or like some type of lawn sign or something just to get the name out a little bit more so people see it on a day-to-day basis. So. Secondly, we have a bunch of different craft events coming up, and those are for the kids, and that will start this Wednesday, July 8th, and each craft event is from 1 to 3 p.m. They're going to be at McKinley Park, and all the supplies will be provided by us. And the first one on July 8th is Bubble Days. Participants will be making art out of bubbles with paint. Right now, just potentially looking for a volunteer, potentially not. So if anyone wants to make it or show up, that'd be great. Our second one is July 15th. Participants will be making bird feeders. And again, that's 1 to 3. Third is rock painting on July 22nd. And the last one is stepping stones on July 29th. Again, those are all on Wednesday from 1 to 3. Right now we have a registration link that is live. Advertisement has gone up for it. We have 20 people signed up for this Wednesday or for tomorrow. We have 16 for the bird feeders. We have 18 for rock painting, and we have 9 for the stepping stones. So it's a great idea.
I have a question on that too. The one, when you go to the link online, it only shows you the first 3, so I don't know how anybody's registered for the stepping stone one.
I'm only seeing the first 2.
So on your phone, if you're holding your phone a certain way, it only shows 3. But if you turn it horizontally, it shows all 4. And then what we did to help
What
with
do you know
that,
about that?
what we did with that was we made the links when you go to the website. Each title is clickable. It's a hyperlink that will help you sign up for it.
Oh, what do you know about that?
Who knew?
Yeah,
know that.
the website is not kind to us as far as formatting. We noticed that as soon as the numbers were coming back, and we saw that the 4th one is a little bit down than the other one. So I did talk to the communications person. I was hoping that we could put something out there that says to all the members. And what I think I'm going to do is anyone who signed up for the first 3, I'll send them an email that says, you know, don't forget we have a 4th one. This is the time. This is what we're doing. So maybe we can get a few people. And then obviously at the event, I'll talk to them about the July 29th event. We have 9 people.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's just the formatting of the website. We try to do everything we can. I try to talk to them about it and see how we could change it to make it a little bit easier for people. And I discovered that too once I looked at it. And so that's the way that we're going to try to work around it right now. That's our fix. It's just to plug it to everyone who's already on the roster for the other events. Thirdly, we have movie night, our first movie night coming up on Saturday, July 18th. We'll be showing the movie Hoppers roughly around 9 p.m. once the sun goes down. We'll have popcorn, cotton candy, and beverages for participants, completely free. And then I should have said that for the craft events. Those craft events are free too for anyone who wants to sign up. The parade, carnival, and fireworks are coming up. Obviously, we have our big weekend coming up on July 23rd to the 26th, which is Thursday through Sunday for the carnival, which is also that Sunday is our parade at 12 o'clock, our annual parade, and then we have our fireworks at 10 o'clock. The parade will be, as usual, start at the school and come down all the way down to 14 Mile, just a little bit past 14 Mile. And the fireworks is again a $25,000 fireworks show, just like previous years. So there's a lot of excitement going on. And then at the carnival this year, as you guys have been talking about, the America 250 event will be there where people can vote for $1. And they'll choose the number 1 and number 2, number 3 prizes. I'm sorry, there's going to actually be multiple different. I think it's the top 6. Off the top of my head, it's the top 6 will all win prizes. And speaking of that, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but we were featured on Channel 7. So that was great publicity for us, and that was great to get some feedback from the residents, and that seemed to really help and kind of take.
Sparked just some more
Yeah.
interest. I've seen a lot more people start posting now that they're into it. They're
Yeah.
going to decorate.
I did too.
Yep. So I was part of that interview for Channel 7, and then I also did an interview for the Detroit News. So hopefully that will come out too. So that one was all written, so it won't be a live one. But again, we got the word out, and huge thanks to the Fraser First Booster Club and the Fraser Beautification Club for their donation, their help, everything. We wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. So the City of Fraser is very thankful of you guys, and for participating, for sponsorship, and for helping out with everything for that event.
I do have to say, though, it's nice to see other cities talk about it, that they saw it and said, hey, why don't we do something like this? You know, why didn't we come up with something like this? So I think that was kind of cool to see, like St. Clair Shores and Roseville kind of people on their little chatters talking about it. So it's like first time I've seen Fraser like, ooh, take the initiative to be first of something.
I think a huge credit should go to the city manager. She kind of sat down with a bunch of different department heads and discussed what can we do to basically start something or be ahead of the game. And obviously with Beautification Club and Fraser First Booster Club, it was kind of that idea or her talking about it where we kind of came up with something. We kind of led with an idea. So she deserves a lot of credit for that. And it kind of just trickles down from there. So we definitely started something, because you look at some of the other cities, they're either not doing it or they are doing fireworks, which is great. It's awesome, but we already do fireworks. We already do a parade. So a curb appeal event for the residents of Fraser is a great idea to kind of get everyone talking. I've seen some great ideas on social media, on Facebook, of different people taking videos of their houses, and neighbors also participating with that. So yeah, it was kind of nice being ahead of the game on that. And that's what I always said in the interview too for Channel 7 was we wanted to do something before someone else did, so that we weren't following in their footsteps, so people could talk about our event.
I was kind of bummed because Channel 7 showed up at my house even though I wasn't home, and I was like, I didn't get to see him. My husband came out and talked to him, but I'm like, but I saw some of my pictures on the news.
Yeah, Detroit News also asked me if they could drive around and take pictures, and I said absolutely. So anything we can do to spark some more creativity. So
Question on the parade.
yeah,
How many participants have we got? Do you know?
I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know because they don't come to me directly.
Oh.
So I'd have to ask. And this past weekend we might have gotten a lot because the deadline's the 12th. So for me to tell you how many we have could be completely inaccurate. So
Okay. All
I
right.
know that there was a lot of people interested in wanting to be a part of it. So
Good.
and great prizes and different gift cards, and the top prize being $250 gift card. So it's a great idea. It's great to kind of get into the idea of it, and with the 4th of July and such a big, I guess you can call it, birthday for us. So I think there's a lot of positivity that came out of this event. So
Good.
Can I ask a question?
yeah,
What are the gift cards for?
they're for different businesses in the city. So
So yeah, what's going to happen is the Beautification Club supposedly is either going to use the pictures that were submitted or go around and take new pictures
Okay,
and
so it's for
have
the
them.
people that did the
Yes.
houses.
Whoever
Okay.
had their house decorated, then there's going to be buckets set up at the fair, and you can get a ticket for $1, and you can put it into favorite house, and then whoever has the most tickets will win the first prize, then second
Got it.
prize, and third prize.
Okay,
So the Fraser Beautification Club will narrow it down to the top 10, I believe is what it
Yes.
is. And then we'll narrow it down even more
Okay.
at the event.
I got it.
Given feedback from everyone who votes for it at the event. I do have to work out the details. I know that one of our things said 6 o'clock for the announcement of it. I'm not sure if it's going to be at 6 or 7 o'clock right now. I'm still talking to the Fraser Lions club because the band starts at 6 o'clock. So I'm not sure if we want to try to get it in before the band comes up or if we want to do it at their first. So I still have to talk to administration and try to get the final say in that. So. And then I want to go into our senior activity center. So we have, obviously we do a bunch of different events for the senior activity center. So we are doing another Detroit Princess Cruise. It sold out the first one. This one is going to be on Thursday, July 9th, so in a couple of days. That one is also sold out. They are treated to a lunch and a show. And it leaves at 10 o'clock. And comes back whenever they're done with whenever the boat comes back. It's usually roughly around 3 o'clock. Secondly, we have a Forever Young Carnival coming, or we're doing a Forever Young Carnival, I should say, and that's going to be on Friday, July 24th, from 11:30 to 1 o'clock. So it's going to be a bunch of carnival games. We'll have popcorn, snacks, cotton candy. And there'll be different prizes, such as like necessities and other different kind of prizes for that event. And again, that's from 11 to 1 or 11:30 to 1. And then we have the casino events. Starting in July, what we're doing is we're going to do 2 casino trips. They're always sold out. They're always popular, so we're going to try to do 2 a month. And right now they're on the 14th and the 23rd. We have 4 spots right now remaining for the 14th, and the second one is sold out. And they're going to the Motor City Casino.
Do you have to sign up in advance for the Forever Young Carnival?
Yes, yep. We already have a registration going. It not only helps, it helps with
Right.
us knowing how many people that we're going to get and how many prizes we need, and
Okay.
it also helps us know that if we should run the event. You know, if we only get a couple people, obviously we're not going to run the event, but
Right.
we do have some people signed up for that one, so that should be a good one.
Okay.
We're trying new events over there. We're trying to do different things. And then also right now we're we're slowly going to be doing more because the building will be open up to 4:30. I have an interview this week with Allie, who applied to be full-time. So it's a union job, so we have to advertise it internally. And Allie is one of our people who wants to be full-time. So she'll get an interview this week, and hopefully we'll have an answer in a week about who's going to be our full-time position. And I'm thinking the building will open just like City Hall hours, 8 to 4:30, as of right now. And we can change that once we get started, but we have to come up with more events, new events, which could be like Tai Chi or just more things in the gymnasium. So that's pretty much it for my reports.
Okay. Citizens with participation. Anybody? I think she left. So I guess we can go past item number 9. Item number 10, commissioner members with reports. Commissioner Rostelli.
I don't have anything today.
Okay. Commissioner Hunter.
I'm very happy that council approved everything that you needed. I'm very happy about the computer
The
software. I think that's going to help you guys greatly with your jobs, and it'll be more organized when Fraser residents want to do something and they can sign up. Sign up. You guys can see it real, and it's organized. It's so much. It's going to be. I think it's going to be less time consuming for you guys because it's all computerized.
It's going to be a lot more efficient. And if you don't mind me saying, it goes for pavilion rentals too. People will be able to do pavilion rentals from their house rather than have to come in between 8 and 4:30. So right there, people are saving time and that's less traffic inside. So that's great. That's less people at the window and more time that people can be at home or on their phone or wherever they're at work and book it and be able to see what days are available for each pavilion. So I agree.
So I'm very happy that all those things came to
Yeah,
happened.
I couldn't say that even more than I'm ecstatic for it. I think it's going to be a huge help to us, start the foundation for the recreation department, and kind of keep us a little bit more organized. And then once the fields are up to, running, whenever that is, that'll help, field rentals too.
Yep.
They'll be able to do field rentals from their house as well.
Maybe living right across from the fields, I'm watching them, and they're making progress on the diamond directly across from where I live. So
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be very excited to be able to rent those fields out once they're finished.
yep, absolutely. That's it.
Okay. Commissioner Araki.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay. Commissioner Cook, I have a couple things. Does somebody send over your calendar for the senior center to the senior complex across the street? Is there one posted there?
I believe there is. I haven't been in the senior housing, but they usually put it up on their board as soon as you walk in.
Okay. Because I have a couple people that ask me that. They're like, well, I'm like, how come you don't come use the senior center? Well, because I don't know what's going on there. I said, well, come over and get a flyer, But
Yeah, I can make sure, but I just went in there with Allie not too long ago to help one of the seniors bring something back, and I'm pretty sure as soon as
Okay.
I walked in, the calendar's right there when you walk in the lobby.
I have to tell her to look for it then.
But I'll make sure that it's there.
Okay. And the other thing I have to say is the senior garden is doing wonderful. We've picked lots of lettuce so far, some kale, some radishes, some peppers, some hot peppers. There's going to be tons of tomatoes coming up soon. There's going to be some eggplant and peppers coming soon too. They're all flowering, and squash and zucchinis are doing great. I mean, this is taking off like wildfires over there. So
Yeah, a lot of people talk about it. A lot of the seniors talk about it, and there's a lot of people who are excited, and every day they look at it and see all the new vegetables and everything growing.
yeah, so I talked with a couple of them too, so.
That's awesome.
It's kind of cool. So it's kind of a good little thing going there. And it, like I said, it's doing well. I do notice that we had these little caterpillars eating the kale, so I went over there and picked them all off and sprayed down the leaves to hopefully eliminate any more to come, and the kale will grow more. But besides that, it's looking good. And then the other thing I just have is the red, white, and blue U, or the red, white, and U. If you haven't signed up, you need to go and fill out the form and then come and get your yard sign here. And I think when you pick up your yard sign, they give you 2 little cute cozies that you can take, they'll give you as a little gift for doing that. And then the other thing I just have is this Sunday is the open house at the Baumgartner Museum. It's a barn sale, but they also have free tours of the museum, new exhibits. It's a grand old flag. The community reading of the Declaration of Independence is at 3:00. Shop, 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 the barn and the depot, and that runs from 1 to 4. So if you're interested in that, I'm glad they would love to see you there. And I think that's all I have. So it moves us on to item number 11, adjournment. I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 7:37.
A second.
Okay. We have a first by Commissioner Cook and a second by Commissioner Racky. All in favor, say aye.
Hi.
Hi.
Aye. We're adjourned.